Be brave amigos are we.
Welcome back to this already the final segment of today's Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Got Sigmund Kramer on. He's a producer extraordinaire. He's one of the 3 a.m. egos. And, of course, we've got Dan Shedd, our super intern. And then yours truly, your host, Kevin Price. And Dan's topic is not very funny today, in my opinion.
Uh-oh.
But, in fact, it's in bad taste.
Oh, good. That's the only taste I have.
Yeah, this is true. So you'll relish it. And so let's go ahead and go straight to Dan's topic.
All right, Kevin. Well, after Sunday night's football game in Philadelphia, which the Eagles beat the Giants pretty bad, an Eagles fan stole a prosthetic fan or a prosthetic leg from a Eagles fan.
What?
And yes.
Wait. Why did it? Okay, an Eagles fan had a prosthetic leg.
Yes.
Okay, so it's an amputee with a prosthetic leg. I'm assuming it wasn't just like an accessory; it was actually something that the person needed.
Yes.
Okay, and somebody stole it, like off, like it was on his body, and somebody came and grabbed it off and ran off with it.
Well, according to the video that was featured by a news station in Philadelphia,
there's video.
A video. He was in his wheelchair, and he likes to sing at the games to the fans at the game. And apparently, this woman just came up to him, started distracting him, and then before he knew it, he couldn't find his prosthetic leg.
Oh
and,
no!
It was stolen off his wheelchair, and then it was later found in a subway later that night.
Okay, so it wasn't actually attached to his body at the time.
No.
It was on, but it was on the wheelchair, which isn't much better.
Yeah. Where the heck did I put my leg? I wonder if he has that problem. Where did I put my leg?
I need to low jack my leg.
Honey, they're right next to your false teeth.
They're next to your car keys.
Yeah, it's like, really? That's weird.
So do they find the person who did this?
No, unfortunately, they do not. They are reviewing the tapes for, a possible suspect, but they don't have any arrests so far.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Theft of a prosthetic device. It is not a victimless crime. There you go.
Well, let me ask, first of all, Sigmund, do you think this is funny?
No! It's horrendous. Now, if the guy with the prosthetic leg had, stolen the weave off of some woman, that would be funny, but no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're we're not finding your story funny.
Gosh, Dan, what were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
I mean, this isn't like, this isn't like a house full of puppies burst into flames and none survived. It's not that bad, but it ain't funny.
I know. I mean, I just found it amazing that somebody would do that.
But you know what? We're not all about funny here. We're also about outrageous. And that was outrageous.
That was outrageous. I'll give you that. So, so that's interesting. What else you got for us?
Make something up.
What about those fighting kangaroos?
Let's go back to the fighting kangaroos. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe they should do a pay-per-view event.
Maybe.
Kangaroos.
Well, hopefully they'll find the person that stole the guy's leg, and then that person will be made to stand between the boxing kangaroos.
Oh, yeah. Sounds perfect.
There you go. You're going to referee this fight between these two kangaroos. And by the way, you have to stand right between them at all times.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
That's some backwoods, outback justice right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. So tell me about, what was the outcry by people in the community? And what team did the other guy support? The veteran. What team did he support?
Well, I mean, he's a, Eagles fan, and he was just, he has a jersey, and he's been doing it for years, apparently, so.
And what fan was the other person?
The article does not say, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Whether this was a, fan of the other team or whatnot, but.
I hope it makes it to court and that they point out that this fan didn't have a leg to stand on.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. Thanks, Sigmund. We appreciate that. Oh, boy. Yeah, you got control to our sound effects, so that should have been a wah, 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 wah.
Oh, no, it wasn't even deserving of that. It was more like one of these.
Yes, very good. Very, very good. Well, if Sigmund, if you have nothing else, if Dan has nothing else, I'm going to stick a fork in this.
Hey, Dan, you got nothing?
Nope.
No.
I got nothing.
So we got.
I'm sorry.
We got a round of nothing, and as a result, this was outrageous. We'll give you that much. When you come back for tomorrow's program, we of course will have a lot for you. I do want to remind you the show continues 24/7 at priceofbusiness.com and our sister news website, usdailyreview.com. We want to give our gratitude to our friends at richclub.org, skv.com. And who else did we have on? I think that covers our all of our friends here on today's program, and it was a great one. We want to remind you that when you do check us out at priceofbusiness.com, that you like us there and that you follow us there. Have a great day right here.
Listening to The Price of Business with Kevin Price, a production of Salem Communications Houston. Be sure to tune in next time for more fabulous insight from Kevin Price. And remember, folks, get your politicians nayed or spewed.